There's nothing more exciting than traveling around the world and sharing the experience with family, friends, or the people you meet along the way. But every once in a while, we all need a moment alone.
One of my favorite things to do in a place like Playa del Carmen is to just get up early in the morning and start walking around. As you can see behind me, it is just absolutely breathtaking out right now. You got the people doing their early morning runs. You got other people just here beach combing. It really is an amazing time to get out and explore Playa. And for me, this is what I always try to do, is to get out and enjoy these moments in the morning before the beach becomes total chaos. This afternoon, there will be thousands of people here. This morning, I've got this all to myself. This crystal blue water behind me. This is the essence of what Mexico is all about, is coming here and experiencing the tranquility that you can feel on a beach like Playa del Carmen. Okay, I am here in Tulum, and this is one of the places that you have to see if you're in the Yucatán Peninsula. As you can see up here behind me, I've got the main temple back here, and it really is beautiful. But the thing that makes this most special for me is being able to show my son ruins like this and to teach him about the Mayan history, but at the same time teach him about what the world has to offer and what an amazing place it is to travel in. Justin, where are we? What do you think of this place? Do you want to go check out the pyramid with the beach? Okay, let's go. This is another part that makes Tulum very special, is this beach behind me. You can go down here, and as I'll turn around and show you behind me, look how blue this water is. It is absolutely stunning out here. This is one of the things about traveling in this part of the world. You've got beaches behind you, you've got ruins, you've got all these incredible things you can go do here in Tulum. And being able to show Justin this for me is just an extra added bonus. Now it's time to head off, find some water, and keep exploring Tulum. This is day 5 of our tour here in the Yucatán Peninsula. I'm here with Justin Michael Murphy and Robin. And we are now on our way to the island of Cozumel. We're gonna go over here, do a little diving, a little snorkeling, hang out on some beautiful beaches, and just keep exploring what the Yucatán Peninsula has to offer. And that's one of the things you have to do here is you gotta buy your ticket to get over to Cozumel. So one of the best things to do is what I recommend is get a one-way ticket, for the simple reason that you do not know when you are coming back. So time to get our ticket and get out of here and head off to Cozumel, traveling on.
The boat ride from Playa del Carmen to Cozumel is around 45 minutes, and as soon as you arrive, you'll find numerous taxis waiting to take you to wherever you want to go, along with several characters just waiting to welcome you to the island of Cozumel. The central square has a colonial feel where you'll find numerous shops, and most importantly for us, we were looking for a place to rent a car.
Hi, senor. Hello. Welcome to Cozumel. Here is a Charlie Rentals, Scooter Cars. You can rent here a car for 500 pesos or $40. This is a good way for you to see Cozumel Island. All around the island you can drive in 2 hours. Welcome to Cozumel. See you.
As soon as we paid our 500 pesos, Robin, Justin, and I were off to explore the island of Cozumel.
Well, we're cruising around Cozumel, and this is our first stop. We've made our way basically to what would be the east side of the island, so we're gonna go out and take a look at the beach here in Cozumel.
The island of Cozumel has several beautiful beaches, but most importantly for Justin, we found the Coconut Man. And after having a refreshing drink, Justin decided it was time to go. As we continued driving along the coast, we came across Playa San Martin, where we decided to stop and enjoy the beautiful white sand beaches, the incredible snorkeling, and the laid-back atmosphere. We also stumbled across a restaurant where we enjoyed a credible meal of seafood and some ice-cold soul beers. As usual, Justin couldn't wait to get going, so we made our way to Freedom in Paradise, where Robin had a special moment with Bob Marley. Leaving Bob Marley behind, we made our way to our last stop, Alberto's Beach, where we ordered one more round of drinks and then just sat back and enjoyed another spectacular sunset on the island of Cozumel.
dia.
Buenos dias.
Where are we off to?
We went to Chichen Itza today.
Awesome. Let's go.
It's the capital of Mayans world.
Okay, so how long to get there?
It's 3 hours from here. It's 290 kilometers from Playa del Carmen.
Okay, so some nice scenery along the way.
Yeah, it's we're gonna cross Tulum and Coba on the way.
Oh, really? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So we're going that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, vamos.
Vámonos.
One of the advantages of taking a tour is you're able to stop off at one of the most famous cenotes to be found within all of the Yucatán Peninsula.
This is a cenote, and it's a cenote Yiquil, and as you can see down here below me, this is really incredible. All through the Yucatán Peninsula you can find these cenotes, and this is one of the things that makes it a special side trip of coming to Chichen Itza, is being able to come visit one of the cenotes, and it's something I have to highly recommend. And if you have a chance, grab your swimsuit and take a swim in these cool waters of this cenote Yiquil. Hanging out the cenote for about an hour, and now we're heading off to Chichen Itza. Watching Justin's eyes light up in places like this really for me is what this trip is all about. It's showing my little boy what the world has to offer. But what I'm about to show him next is literally one of the 7 new wonders of the world. We are going to Chichen Itza, traveling on with the Murphys. Keep going, Justin, keep going. Wow, how incredible is this? This is just so amazing. There's no words to describe the feeling I have inside right now. I'm just gonna walk around, keep checking out this, yeah! And enjoying this morning. It is absolutely a beautiful morning here in Chichen Itza. I really wish I could explain moments like this when I'm traveling to people, that there's a buzz, there's a high that comes from this that I really don't have the words for. When you walk around a place like Chichen Itza and you have it to yourself this early in the morning, or late in the afternoon for that matter, there's a magic, there's a peacefulness, there's a calmness without all the massive tourism that goes on here. This is a place where you feel the power of history. You feel the power of the past. There's something incredibly magic about this place, and I really do now understand why this is considered one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Once again, look at this. There is no one here. I literally still have this all to myself. It's one of the things I have to say, you cannot travel all this way to a special spot like Chichen Itza for just one day. You got to try to at least give it a couple of days and allow yourself some time to explore this place and see it and get the real feel of what Chichen Itza is all about. When I first started traveling, I had no idea where my journeys would take me. And 30 years later, they've taken me around the world, and I've now seen all of the new 7 wonders of the world. But for me, the highlight today was being able to share this experience with my 9-year-old son.
I'm in Chichen Itza, Mexico, and this is really cool.
It's his generation that I really feel is going to change the world. And it's with him that I'm trying to give him this. I'm trying to give him the world that I hope that he runs with what his father has inside of him. And that's the knowledge of the magic that this world has to offer. Okay, well, the Murphys have just had an amazing day here at Chichen Itza. And being able to share this with Justin and Robin for me has been a very special gift. I've always wanted to come here, and after 30 years of travel, I finally made it to Chichen Itza. The Murphy family, we're on a roll. We're going to head back to our hotel, go for a swim, and just keep enjoying this beautiful day here in Chichen Itza.
Isla Mujeres is one of my favorite destinations in all of Mexico, and it's a perfect place to just hang out in a hammock, enjoy some ice-cold beers, and the tranquil blue waters of the Caribbean Sea. But my son Justin, was growing impatient, so when I found out there was a baseball game in town, I asked Justin if he wanted to go, and the smile on his face said it all as we took off to go experience baseball in Islas Mujeres.
Hola, bienvenidos a Islas Mujeres.
We're at Islas Mujeres and we're gonna see a baseball game.
Justin, how cool is this to see baseball? Is this like spring training?
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready to go watch the game?
Yeah.
Okay, bud, let's go.
While the players were warming up and getting ready for their team photos, Justin did something that made me extremely proud. He went over and made friends with some of the local kids. And even though they might not have spoke the same language, they all did share something incredibly special, and that was their love for the game of baseball. As we made our way to the stands, this is when I realized baseball in Mexico is different. Beers were only $1.50. Instead of hot dogs, you had tacos. And as you walked into the stands, you were greeted by smiling faces. Of course, Justin found the best seat in the house, and after settling in, it was time to play ball. But I realized as Justin was looking on, there was one more valuable lesson he was about to learn.
If you would have told me I was going to come to Islas Mujeres and see a baseball game, I would have said no way. But there's beautiful women here, they've got ice cold beer, and Justin is about to have a great time here in Islas Mujeres. This is what traveling with my son is all about, is letting him experience this. Travel on. Woo!
This is Las Mujeres, Mexico, guys. Welcome. Bienvenidos.
Okay, well, the Tigers just beat the local team Langustos 9-7, and it was a great game. We had a nice time here hanging out today. But in true Mexican fashion, the game show is never over, because now, behind me, right here, is a cockfight. So in the middle of the diamond, right in front of the pitcher's mound, they are having a cockfight. Justin's checking it out, and once again, it's been an amazing day here in Islas Mujeres. And with that, my friends, I got to bid you farewell. This Destination Unknown wraps up with another incredible episode here in Islas Mujeres. And until we meet again, as always, travel on.
Thanks, Dad, for taking me to the game.
You're welcome, buddy. Let's go to the beach. Things here in Islas Mujeres that I have to highly recommend is there's different ways to see the island. You can hoof it on foot, you can take a bike, a motorcycle, or you can come over here, and as you will see behind me, you can take a golf cart. So today what the Murphys are going to do is we're going to take this golf cart, tour around Islas Mujeres, and go see what else this incredible island has to offer.
After paying our $50 for a 24-hour car rental, we made our way through town and hit the open road. But one of the beauties about driving around Islas Mujeres is that no matter what road you take, eventually they all lead to a tourist attraction.
Well, we're cruising around here on Islas Mujeres, and as you can see behind me, we're at the turtle farm. And this is a great place to see the conservation efforts that are being made to save the turtles around the world.
My name is Rogelio. We are in the turtle farm in Islas Mujeres. We do the programming for saving the turtles with conservation of the turtles. We have in Islas Mujeres different kinds of sea turtles: white, hawkbill, and loggerhead.
Hey, we're at the Tortuga farm on Islas Mujeres, and I don't know who enjoyed it more, me or my son. It was so cool. Right, Justin? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think I liked it more than you.
No.
No? You liked it more than Mommy?
Okay, should we continue our journey on Islas Mujeres?
On, here we go.
Islas Mujeres is a relatively small island, only 8 kilometers long and 300 to 800 meters wide. It's located 11 kilometers off the coast of Cancun. Whether you're coming for just a day trip or to spend a week, the tranquil blue waters are sure to put a smile on your face. Located at the southern end of the island is Punta Sur. Here you'll find a Mayan ruin and a sculpture park that makes for an excellent place to take a walk, and there's even enough here to keep a 9-year-old entertained. At Punta Sur, you'll also find an excellent restaurant serving up authentic Mexican food margaritas, and offering a panoramic view of downtown Cancun and the surrounding area.
Okay, well, I've had a little too much to drink today and Mom doesn't feel like driving, so we got Justin now driving us around Islas Mujeres. It's pretty cool. No one's really bothering us, no one's in our way, so it's a perfect time to teach my 9-year-old to drive a golf cart around Islas Mujeres. Robin, what do we have here behind us?
It's a house in the shape of a shell. It's really trippy.
As we were making our way back into town, we stopped off at one of the local shops. This also gave me a chance to show Justin how the local people live, and also an opportunity for him to practice his Spanish.
What's up, Justin? What do they have right here?
Parakeets.
How do you say it in Spanish?
Paraquitos.
After working on Justin's Spanish and Robin picking up a few prized possessions, we made our way back to Playa Norte.
The Murphys just did a cruise of Islas Mujeres, had a wonderful time. Family, what do you think?
Good.
Good?
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Now it's time for cerveza and a sunset. Really, I love Islas Mujeres. It's an incredible island, and if you come here, I highly recommend renting a golf cart, cruising around the island, and get to explore the beauty of Islas Mujeres. Nice, sweet. As I watched the sun slowly rise over the Gulf of Mexico this morning here on Islas Mujeres, I found myself reflecting back on these last 2 weeks that I've spent with my family traveling here in the Yucatán Peninsula. We really have had an amazing couple of weeks. Starting off in Playa del Carmen, off to Cozumel, Chichen Itza, and now here in Islas Mujeres. It was one of these trips where this is an area of the world that I have visited frequently over the years, but to be able to come back here with my family, that's what made it so special for me. And it was really special for Robin and I both to experience this with Justin and see it through his eyes. One of the things as adults, I think that as we travel, we begin to take things for granted. And in some small ways, I can even say I've got jaded. It takes places like Chichen Itza for my heart to feel the power that traveling has to offer. But being able to take a trip like this with my son and watching it through his eyes is like seeing the world all over again. And that is one of the things about traveling with a child, that we are exposing him to the greatest gift I know, and that is this world. One of the best parts for me personally about a place like Islas Mujeres is the people you meet. And here, as you can see, Robin's back here meeting new friends, and it's one of the things, as you spend more time here, you get to meet more people. And the very essence of what a place like Islas is all about is the people that you meet on your vacation can make your holiday. Tarzan.
Yeah.
Okay, you've seen a lot of changes here in the Islas Mujeres over the years. What makes this place special still?
Well, it's still, you know, it makes it special because even if it's been changing, the natural of this place is still, you know, untouchable. You know, we still have these beautiful beaches. We still have, you know, a lot of parts of the lagoon where the mangrove is still, you know, growing up, and it's still a beautiful place. It's still very much, you know, laid back. Now, we're going to continue walking this way and just head down the beach and find ourselves a place to kick it for the rest of the day. Really, if you look around here, it's just so beautiful. White sand, blue water, and it just really doesn't get much better than this. The only problem is today, it's hot, and I mean really hot. For me is a highlight of being here in Islas Mujeres. It's my friends that I meet, it's the local people that I get to meet along the way. It enriches my travels. It's what is the essence of why I come here, and what makes me do what I do is to get to meet people like this, hang out, meet all the characters at Islas. It's fantastic. I just can't begin to explain the high that I get from all of this. To be able to come and meet these people, to experience a place like Islas, pure magic, and I can't wait to come back. Now, it's time for an ice cold cerveza, traveling on in Islas Mujeres. This is our last night here in Islas Mujeres, and I have the sun setting over the Yucatán Peninsula, and it's a perfect way for us to end our journey here. When I first came to the Yucatán Peninsula, I remember falling in love with a very magical place, and even today, 25 years later, this place still has a magic and beauty that's not found in many places in the world. What is it about a place like this that you guys enjoyed? What was it that caught you off guard that you were pleasantly surprised by?
It's just so relaxing. Everything is so relaxing here. Everyone's so nice. No, everyone's so friendly.
And
the water's awesome, everything.
It's amazing how you come to an island like this and you appreciate like just the little things, you know. It's stuff that you take for granted back home.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And the sunsets?
Yeah,
sunsets are amazing. Perfect.
For me personally, the greatest part of this whole trip was being able to share this with my wife and son. To be able to see this area through his eyes made me reappreciate why I travel and why I do what I do. And with that, my friends, I bid you a farewell as the Murphys wrap up with an incredible adventure here in the Yucatán Peninsula. Until we meet again, as always, travel on.